I'm gonna take a few minutes, at least, to remind people about this piece of shit, Samuel Stone. Alright, imagine Samuel Stone, this is the nice version. He's like John Lithgow in Footloose, okay? And I'm Kevin Bacon of Footloose, as we've established, so I'm gonna go footloose all over this motherfucker's ass, because this is one of the most evil men in the goddamn fucking history of fucking America. And that's a superlative, because America is built by, and still ruled by, evil men. So, long story short, remember when I said I joked around that Murnau Stockpole Tryon was the Hellmouth and Pratt Street's the Hellmouth? Don't get me wrong, that's hellish, but no, this is the Hellmouth. This entire fucking little graveyard nonsense. It's literally, most of it's a monument to a bunch of fucking piece of shit Puritan fucking colonizers. But this city, Hartford, named after this son of a bitch's fucking royal fucking English birthplace, used to be called Sukiage. Or as I like to say it funnily, Suckiage. So it used to be Suckiage, but then it became Victoria. I can't dispute over there. It became hostage to a sucky age. So, hold on 1 second. Oh man, I think I'm enabling this dude's psychotic break-in. Or maybe he's enabling mine. So the point is, Hartford is built on blood. Samuel Stone was the trifecta. Not only was he a colonizer who, in the history books don't quite write about it, but hold on 1 second. It goes to the past, though. That's the weird thing about it. Nothing was changed really in Hartford, but we don't need to. God. Oh, the meta text. So yeah, Samuel Stone. He and Thomas Hooker. Again, Thomas Hooker. These two are colonizers. They're murderers. They're bloody liars, and we celebrate them. Samuel Stone we kind of keep, under wraps. But Thomas Hooker, the Hooker Day Parade. Think about all of this. We got the Hooker Day Parade, and we have Hooker Brewery. And Hooker Brewery, the money they use, they use for good things, but you know what? That's evil. Drinking is evil. It's the devil's brew, and it's named after a devilish man, Thomas Hooker. But I'm not here to shit on Thomas Hooker. I'm here to shit on Samuel Stone. So he and Samuel Stone and Thomas Hooker came from little fucking England, and they were Puritans. Keep in mind the Puritans, too fucking strict and uptight for the Catholic Church. Again, that's why I compared it to Footloose, because they didn't want the dancing, the ornaments, the only joy in that fucking evil fucking system they didn't want. They wanted to fucking just beat themselves and flagellate themselves. So we've all fucking read the Scarlet Letter. That's who Samuel Stone was, except not as nice as that reverend. So Samuel Stone was a Puritan, and he comes here. So he and Thomas Hooker, they get dropped off fucking in Boston. Fucking, of course, the fucking, always the port for the fucking racist colonizers to go and do their fucking thing. And so, what then happens is they go down to this area, which was, again, long-standing fort for the called Sukiage, for a native tribe. So what did they do? They did what the white men did, and they lied, and they made a deal. Well, pretty much they just occupied. They occupied the territory the way that racist white men do. It's their man-affested destiny of festering nonsense. So they created a thing called the House of Hope. The House of fucking Hope. Alright? And then, long story short, a lot of natives died. But the thing they don't really say about Samuel Stone, but if you read between the lines you can see, is that he was like an early real estate developer. He owned a ton of property. So keep in mind, Samuel Stone gets there. He's a Puritan. He teaches. He learns under the church of Thomas Hooker. And then they become freemen. Okay, freemen. Freemasons, more or less. So they become this fucking even spookier, fucking secret of fucking shit. All right, they know where the gold is, so they come here, and Samuel Stone owned a lot of property, both land and very likely human lives. People don't realize, because we try to make the Civil War this North-South mythology, when every motherfucker, no matter where they were a rich landowner. They owned slaves. So Samuel Stone was making money off of the slave trade. So, living on land that they stole from the natives, who, again, when we fucking like the Bushnell Park statue, we parade them around, but we don't want to tell their real stories because we were fucking still living out their real stories. So anywho, Samuel fucking Stone is a piece of fucking goddamn garbage. And that was before the Connecticut witch hunts, which are really titled the Hartford witch hunts, which we don't talk about that often. Well, we try to. We have like local tours and local history, but the national history books, they don't teach you that. They teach you Salem. No. From 1647 to about 1663. Coincidentally, a few years before fucking this piece of shit died, because this piece of shit, Samuel Stone, was the one bolstering it, okay? Spoiler alert. So the Connecticut witch hunts, the Hartford witch hunts, were for 30 years before Salem. And again, they involved places that are still racist pieces of shit. Wethersfield is built not just on ancient Indian burial grounds and the blood of, stolen Africa, happy Black History Month, stolen black scientists, black princes and princesses and queens and kings that we stole from the faraway land, from really our motherland, from our communal motherland. We went back there, the white devil, to steal. And yeah, well, black people traded. No. They were forced to barter and create. And that's why we have these hierarchy, you know what I'm saying? The slave catchers who themselves are enslaved, you know what I mean? We still see it these days. Draw the picture for you. Happy Black History Month. Anywho, Samuel Stone's a fucking piece of shit. He was the head of like the three-man, and I think it was another hooker, not Thomas, but probably a distant relation, or direct relation, honestly, and this other piece of shit who I'm forgetting from Wethersfield. And so Samuel Stone was the head of the three-person fucking prosecutorial tribunal. 11 women died. 4 or 5 specifically from Hartford died because this man made choices because he believed in fucking gobbledygook. He believed in fucking gobbledygook. And he was too fucking busy beating his own self, probably fucking and sucking fucking little boys left and right. You never know. Again, the history books don't tell this. Fucking you won't even tell it when you can see it around us right now in the present day. So that's what this is really about. It's that Samuel Stone, this man who we celebrate, under this tower of gold, both there, and if you notice back there, you can see the Capitol. Again, a monument, a stone monument to stone cold killers. And these are our heroes, like Horace Wells' statue over there. And oh yeah, we go like, oh, we took away Christopher Columbus. No, those are symbolic gestures. This statue, spit on its grave. And that's the least that it deserves. If this was back in my day when I was still a drunk, or when I was still doing cocaine, I would whip it out. And I don't mean to be vulgar, but I would do this in front of camera. It would get removed instantly and I'd get fucking arrested. I would whip it out and I would piss all over the statue, and I'd find his grave and I'd take a big shit on it. Because that's what they deserve. Samuel Stone is a monster. And guess what? The monsters are due on Maple Street, and they never really went away. They're just high up, a little higher up, you know. Shit, some of them don't even fucking live here anymore in this occupied territory because the native spirits have been lashing back out. They have fake addresses here. They have property here. But trust me, they're not even in here, man. They're fucking down at the shoreline at that Ivory Coast. So yeah, a little bit of Hartford history lesson. You know me, Hartford Positive, Mr. Hartford Positive, hashtag Mr. Hartford Positive, that's me.